Good morning, Audubon, and welcome to day 6, finally, of Mullumbimby season greeting. We're going to pick up where we left off in our story and hopefully light all the branches of the Mullumbimby tree, including respect, with the help of some 6th graders. Now, when we left off, Michael had helped Silly Sarah Platypus, and they were very fair to each other. She helped him and get a nice cool drink, and Dexter cool off in the billabong, and in turn, they watched her pups while she dove down for some tucker. And we're going to pick up right where the story left off. Well, Sarah came to the top, and as she got to the top of the water, surfaced with a duckbill full of, sputtering full of shrimp, she spied something in a tall wattle tree. Look up there! It's Katie Kookaburra. Michael looked up, and at the top of a tall, tall tree, he saw the strangest bird he had ever seen. He called up to her. Hi, Katie. I'm Michael, and I have to find the Mullumbimby tree and get to the top. Can you help me find the tree? Well, if anyone can, I got a bird's eye view of this outback jungle. Here's what you do. First of all, you're going to go ahead to that next patch of trees and look for a vine. When you see the boomerang, grab the boomerang and toss it in the air, and I will fly, following his path. Listen for my call. It sounds like someone laughing, and I will be sitting in the Mullumbimby tree. Well, even though Michael thought her directions were a little bit silly, he respected the wise bird, and he followed her directions exactly. He got to the path where he saw, all of a sudden, the boomerang hanging from the tree. He flung the boomerang in the air, and Katie flew in its path. Michael hoped she was flying to the Mullumbimby tree. All of a sudden, he heard the sweetest sound his ears had ever heard. And it didn't sound silly at all. It was the sound of Katie's call. And he ran as fast as his legs could carry him to the Mullumbimby tree. So anxious to get back home, he scrambled up the trunk of the tree, but halfway up he stopped. There was a deep, dark hole, and out of the hole stared 2 eyes looking back. Michael slumped down to the trunk and said, "Yikes, what now?" As he said that, a strange boy climbed out of the hole in the tree. He looked at Michael and said, "Hi. I'm Luke, the Mullumbimby. My mates and I have been trailing you all through your outback adventure, and what a rip-snorting job you did helping all those outback animals." Michael looked at his animal friends and thought, "Wow, I thought they were helping me find this tree. I never thought I was helping them. Hey, maybe I'm not so bad after all. Maybe I am really good and I just made bad choices." "Good on you, mate," said Michael. "And I think you're ready to climb to the top of the tree," said Luke. Well, Luke told Michael to get to the tree and start climbing one branch to another. As he got to the top of the tree, he looked down at Luke and said, "I think I'm ready to go back home now." And Michael said, "You are. There's one question you have to answer. What does it take to know, feel, and do the good?" Michael thought long and hard, and as he was thinking, the wind started swirling. The tree branch started swaying, and Michael started turning, spinning topsy-turvy, until all of a sudden it stopped. He opened his eyes, and he was in his treehouse. And through the cracks of the boards in the treehouse, he heard the wind whispering, "Character, character, that's it." And when Michael opened his eyes, he was in his treehouse, and he heard his dad calling from down below. "Michael, is that you?" He was back home again, and Michael realized that he was always going to be home because that's where his character and his heart was. Now, we have some 6th graders who are going to tell you how they are respectful in their everyday life. I'm going to have them stand now in front of Respectful Rhonda, our character tiki trait for respect. And we're going to begin with Abby.
So, I show respect when I pay attention to the teachers. I also show respect when I keep my hand down while the teacher is talking.
That's very respectful and nice not to interrupt when the teacher's talking. Great ideas, Abby. And how about Madison?
I show respect when... Wait, I forgot.
Well, I know that you show respect all the time because you're one of the most polite people I've ever known. So having good manners, would you agree that's showing respect?
And I listen to other people's ideas.
And she listens to other people's ideas. That's really important. Instead of just talking, open an ear and listen to someone else. Thanks, Madison. And what about you?
I show respect when I treat other people the way I want to be treated.
Sounds familiar to me. Sounds a little like the golden rule. Brandon, great reminder for all of us. Treat everybody like you want to be treated. And what about Kyla?
I show respect whenever I'm quiet in the library.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. And sometimes we're quiet, sometimes we're a little bit noisy, but always respectful depending on what we're doing. But thanks, boys and girls, for reminding us all that those are ways to be respectful. We're going to see if Katie can fly one more time to the Mullumbimby tree, and we're going to follow this time, along with Michael, to hope that we have all the branches of the tree lit up, and we can all get back home for a long winter break. So, we're going to stand up, and sixth graders, follow me, and Katie's going to fly right over to the Mullumbimby tree. Okay, we have made it, and sixth graders, you can stand here by the playground. And Kelly, Kelly's asking Abby if you can let her peek through. She's kind of little. Here's Kelly, and she's made it to the tree, and she is going to help me see if that last branch can get plugged in for all the colors, because when we celebrate respect, we want to respect that we all have different color skin, different color hair, different color eyes, different likes and different differences. So let's see if we can all get together and light up the tree. All right, we're going to dim the lights. Wow, isn't that beautiful? There we are, boys and girls, all lit up in color, just like all of Audubon, wearing all the multicolors. Thank you for reminding us all that it's what's inside that counts. We're going to put the lights back on. And remember, when you're opening up your packages this holiday season, you have all the fancy wrappings and the bows and the name tags and the ribbons. And when you open up the present, where do all those go, sixth graders? They go in the trash. So what really matters? The gift inside. And think of that. That's your character and your soul. And you've got it in you, just like Michael did the whole time. Just make good choices and let your character shine. Have a wonderful winter break, and remember, character is the reason for the season. Thank you all of Audubon, and take care.